We know he's a walking bucket. Kevin Durant, a.k.a. Easy Money Sniper. He'll be part of the 30,000-point club very, very soon. Could happen in the next few games as he's 75 points away. And then Will Chamberlain, Dirk Nowitzki, Michael Jeffrey Jordan, Kobe. What a list here. And Kevin Durant is still going. By next year, he may surpass Will Chamberlain and Dirk Nowitzki to be in that top 6 there. And then we'll see what happens with Michael Jordan. But Kevin Durant, it's been a pleasure to watch him throughout the course of his 18-year career. And he's still going strong. 27 a game. He's a 50, 40, 90 guy. And tonight, just 19 points, as Andrew Wiggins did a good job of trying to contain him. But there's no doubt, once he gets cooking, Willie, nobody can stop him. As Fezzi said in the pregame show, he's a 4-level scorer.
No question. Any level, he's got it because of his hard work, his dedication, his discipline, his daily habits, his love of the game. Kevin Durant is a big-time baller. He's going to go down as one of the greatest players of all time. And to me, Bondi, you mentioned his efficiency is what sets him apart, much like Steph Curry. There's a lot of guys that score points, but the way they do it. And Steve Kerr just mentioned what the game needs, he's always going to bring. Tonight, Booker was going. Kevin Durant more than satisfied to just contribute when needed. But he's just had such a tremendous career. I love watching him, watch him warm up tonight. I love the way he prepares. He's a perfect example of 100% total dedication to the game of basketball.
Gym rat is what I think about when I think of KD. He's always trying to find ways to improve his game. And you just said he's a career 50% from the field shooter in the league.
Right there.
Well, that's just a dedication to the process. That's one. But tonight, he was 3 for 9 in the first half. Andrew Wiggins was doing a great job. I don't know what GP2 or GP or GGP said to KD at half court because in the second half, he was 3 for 4 from the field. So easy for KD to get going. It's kind of like Steph Curry. It's 7-foot Steph Curry. What do you do when he gets hot? You just got to contest and pray?
Pray, basically.
We looked at that list, and, you see all those great players, all-time greats. And you look at Nowitzki, and I would say Jordan, because those two players, you could give them the ball anywhere on the floor, and they're a threat. You remember how Nelly used to move Nowitzki around and Carlisle to the nail, to the mid post, to the three-point line. Same with Jordan. And that's what KD does. Wherever you give him the ball, it's an offense in itself. You got to make a decision. You got to come double him. And even if you double him with his size, a lot of times he doesn't see the defender. You could play great defense on him, and he'll drop 40 on you.
No doubt about that. And he's a great defender. And he's a
couple of those.
Oh, yeah. And he's a great trash talker, too. GP, the original glove, was talking to KD. KD, he loves to chirp back. He's one of the best trash talkers we've seen on an NBA floor. So he can give you buckets. He can block your shot, Fezzi, and he can talk that talk.
And we need to mic up GP for a game.
Well, that on the sideline. Young glove, maybe not.
You sure you want senior? We won't hear anything. Be no audio.
There might have been talk about the original Seattle crew because Kevin started his career in Seattle. Mm-hmm. And, the glove.
There you go.
Loves Seattle.
Sure about that?
Wow,
yeah.
That was good.
It sounds good.
He's trying to clean it up a little bit.
Trying to clean it up? Trying to be more kid-friendly? This isn't the Disney Channel, man. All right, I'll tell you the poll results from earlier today. Which team will be more likely to make a big trade before the deadline on February the 6th? And obviously our audience knows what's up. They scanned the QR code. We are in the Bay Area. 65% vote for the Golden State Warriors, but Phoenix has been rumored to make a big deal. They just swapped draft picks with the Utah Jazz, picked up 3 first-round picks that we all assumed they would flip for Jimmy Butler, but we'll see about that. 18% says neither, that both teams will. Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs taking on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Bucks. Look at that play right there. Wemby's such a special player. Guarding Giannis, give me that. Wow. Give me that. And then he's pulling up from the logo.
What?
I mean, yeah. I don't know if I've seen that before, Fezzi.
This is a cheat code.
This is a cheat code.
This is ridiculous. Whoa. Look at this.
This is against Giannis. A DPOY. Oh, that's got to be demoralizing.
Glass.
Spurs are at 14.
Just to stay in bounds.
I mean, this guy's a special player.
His footwork, his dexterity, the ability to move at that size like this. Oh, he's a special player, man.
Now, I don't know if I've seen that before.
Dirk, one leg?
Yeah, from the three-point line. They blow out the Bucks by 144 points.
So you do say that once a day.
Once a day.
If you want to trigger Mully, you just got to say that.
I've been hanging around with Cecily every day.
Those are your words.
It becomes contagious, Mully, as we take a look at the box standings. Dirk Nowitzki? Yeah, I do remember Dirk Nowitzki. Okay. He's a pretty good player. The guy from Germany, right? For the three-point line,
hold on. Have you ever seen someone make Giannis look like normal size.
Like a regular athlete?
When Giannis is on the floor, he looks like the tallest, most athletic player ever in the history of sports.
You were going to say freakiest, huh?
No.
No.
Our boy Langston from Adidas told us the other night Giannis is the best player he's ever seen play in person.
And what I tell him?
Just chill for a
Snap
second.
out of it.
Well, he snapped out of it tonight.
No, but I'm saying to see Wemby next to him, he looks like he's like 6'5". It's crazy. And Wemby's out the three-point line spinning, winning, going glass.
That's insane. I don't have anything to say. I'm just happy to see the big story just thriving right now. All right, Wemby, way to bring us back. Way to make the big sexy again.
Well, he had 30 points, 14 rebounds, 6 block shots tonight against Giannis.
To me, his offense obviously is dazzling, but he takes that same instincts to the defensive end. And he guards the ball in pick and rolls, and he gets back to the rim. Just truly amazing.
The Spurs are looking to make some moves, too, so they may climb up into the box. You got to look out for them if you're the Golden State Warriors behind you there. San Antonio's trying to rise up the Western Conference standings, but our injury news and the Pelicans is having a tough year. Zion Williamson, Brandon Ingram, and now DeJounte Murray, non-contact injury. And it was reported that he suffered a season-ending torn Achilles injury. So just a tough first season for him. Came over from the Atlanta Hawks. New Orleans was looking to catapult themselves into the top 5 of the Western Conference. Paired DeJounte Murray with Brandon Ingram, Trey Burke III, Herb Jones, and Zion Williamson. And you see that right there. That's brutal. And he's a good kid. You hate to see it for him.
DeJounte Murray is he's an incredible athlete, great player. The New Orleans Pelicans made the trade for him because they always felt like they needed a point guard, someone to really direct the traffic between Zion Williamson, Brandon Ingram, C.J. McCollum. They felt like having a guy to tie all that in would really solidify that lineup. And all year long, his struggle with injuries. First, it was the wrist early in the season, missed a ton of games, came back. And then they were dealing with some missed time with Zion. And, they just never were able to get any traction this season so far. So just a tough blow for a good young player in the league.
Played in just 30 games this season.
Ooh. Yeah, I mean, he's a great talent. And you said by a good guy. You really root for him. And it's just unfortunate, man. It's really devastating. But, medical devices and things like that and surgeries have really come a long way. So he'll get back. But it's just been a frustrating time for him individually and that entire Pelicans organization.
Yeah, no doubt. And you wonder what they may do at the February 6th deadline, knowing that they're out of the race. As we take a look at the odds presented by Great Resort and Casino, we saved ourselves some money. We certainly did. We were chilling tonight, Fezzi and Mully.
Vegas didn't know something?
They
didn't do their homework.
Yeah, I know. They didn't do their homework.
Protect your chicken. Shout out to Marshawn Lynch.
It was a trap. It was a trap.
Ice and chill. Shout out to Bonte Hill.
Let's hear from Brendan Podzinski, who will do a little of that after his post-game presser.
What do you think was kind of the defensive issues tonight?
I don't know if I can give you a real answer because I haven't watched the game obviously back, but just from perspective, just got to bring more physicality. And guys like that, they're so skilled. You think about how they work out in the off season. It's a lot of times, in space where they feel comfortable. And I think if you don't set a tone defensively right away and being physical, they kind of get to their bread and butter and they feel good. And then, once you see a few go in to start the game, you have confidence to rest.
You guys went 8-8 this month. Obviously, you're 24-24 right now. What's kind of the, frustration level with you've really kind of just been sitting right at 500 for a while now?
Just the ability of the inability to string together wins. I think, for a bunch of this month, you've seen a win and a loss, a win and a loss. And so I think we just got to, in the month of February, just find a way to string together wins. I think we have only 3 home games. So I think, we love being on the road as a team and as a squad. And so if we can string together, 4 or 5 wins in a row, I think it'll help us.
This will be your second trade deadline. Do you sense any extra level of tension this year considering the situation y'all are in and obviously kind of rampant rumors?
No, I don't. Obviously, the media is going to do their part in suggesting, pieces because of our record. But for me, I just, whoever's in the locker room with me on a given day is who I'm going to rock with. And so I try not to pay attention to that and just try to move forward to the next game.
How disappointing was tonight's loss given how you guys played on Wednesday?
I mean, the obvious answer is very, but to see what we did on Wednesday and then to just lay an egg tonight. That's the piece of the consistency I was talking about. And we're going to get there. We're going to find a way to kind of string together some against quality teams.
All right, Fezzy Phil, we made it. We made it.
You worried you weren't going to make it?
No, I was worried about you. Toyota drive ahead. We got through it, Fezzy. We're on highlight zone. I look at the San Jose Sharks in the building. Jimbo Joe Thornton, look at him.
Yeah.
Got the beard. They're trying to get to the game.
Watch the game.
Well, they are watching, but you need something to cheer for, and tonight wasn't much to cheer about as the Warriors got beat by 25. But it's always good to see some Sharks in the building.
Respect. Bay love.
Bay love all day long. Andrew Wiggins, 17, 8, and 6. A bright spot tonight in a 25-point loss. He's been playing really good basketball. He's going to hate to see the calendar flip from January to February, Bully.
Why? It might get better.
Might get better.
Yeah.
No doubt. It's true.
Pick up the pace. The traditional 3-point play.
There you go. 19-5 in the month of January for Andrew Wiggins and Bradley Hill. Give me that.
Wow.
Look at Dennis Schroeder getting back on defense.
A chase down block by your point guard.
Hey, TJD, he's trying to get it too. It's a great hustle play by Dennis Schroeder as he tried to help the Warriors remain in it. But Bradley
No.
One of his three misses tonight. He goes 9 of 12 from the floor. It scores 21 points off the bench for the Phoenix Suns. As we take a look at the Toyota drive ahead, Monday's game is so important for the Warriors because they're going to head out on the road and they will not be back home until after the All-Star break. Heck, they start after the All-Star break in Sacramento. So you see this road trip here. It's going to end up being a 7-game road trip. So a home game Monday gets Orlando, a young rising team in the Eastern Conference led by Paolo Banchero. Then they go to Salt Lake City, never an easy place to play. The Lakers on the back end of a back-to-back. Then the Bulls in the Windy City, the Bucks who we saw earlier today, and then Dallas and Houston for a little Texas two-step. And that will not be an easy back-to-back next week. So you have to get that game Monday, Fezzy, against the Orlando Magic.
Wow, Bonte, I feel like it was just yesterday we were talking about the Warriors have a 9-game homestand.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Time flies. Time flies, Fezzy. Yeah.
All right, so big game on Monday. Yeah, 2 days off. 3 games in 4 days has what has been this past few days. So the Warriors looked a little tired tonight. And, not an excuse, but they looked like they had little tired legs. You're dealing with injuries. Guys are playing more minutes than they're used to. So these 2 days off can help, but you got to get a big game in so you can feel good before you go on the road.
Yeah, I agree. I thought fatigue did play a factor tonight. And the Phoenix Suns were hot. They shot incredible efficiency numbers from the field, from the 3-point range. So that covering that distance and trying to contest those shots was a problem tonight physically for the Warriors. But the Orlando Magic's a tough team. They got Banchero back, Franz Wagner. They're a deep, young team. They play physical. They got bigs, Wendell Carter Jr. So they're a tough team. They've been playing solid all season long. They've played through injuries and maintained their seeding in the Eastern Conference. But Banchero and Franz Wagner, 2 big-time young players.
Yeah, love Paolo Banchero's game. We got to see him in college when he came out here for Duke University. And, of course, a top pick for the Orlando Magic. And you think about Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, who's a champion with the Denver Nuggets. And we talk about Stephen Curry struggling, seeing longer active defenders. Well, KCP has always given Steph some troubles there. Steph will get his, but KCP makes it work.
Yeah, no question. And they've got length on the wings. Much like tonight, they're going to have rim protection. And you're right, Bonte. KCP is going to try and get up and limit Steph Curry's 3-point attempts, make him play off the dribble, and really live with contested twos. So it's going to be really important. We've seen when the Warriors have really played good offensive basketball, all players are on attack mode and aggressive from the start.
Orlando, a game under 500, Stezzy, 2-8 in their last 10 games, but they were rolling. Injuries have kind of derailed them a bit here. They've had a struggle in the month of January as they've lost a lot of games here in the month, but they're going to come in here with their size and athleticism, and the Warriors just got to fight back, physicality, get some easy shots here. I just think Monday's a must-win for them.
Well, excuse me, Bonte. I'm just trying to find some positives that we can run off with for the rest of for Monday's
help
game.
You out. I've got a little section.
You got some positives. Okay,
what
you got?
Glass half full stats. I got them on the bottom. There.
Glass half full. Okay, points off of turnovers.
Yep.
The Warriors are plus 11.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll take that.
So you're
bank.
faster. The Warriors
Check.
are faster tonight in that.
There you go.
Okay. We had 7 more field goal attempts.
Check. Okay.
How many
Step in the right direction.
How many more shots did they make?
Keep it positive.
Yeah, no,
Positive.
we're keeping it
Glass half
positive.
full.
So we had 7 more field goal attempts.
That's a start.
Yeah, because last game OKC had 18 more field goal
Exactly.
attempts. So they flipped that.
Glass half full, circle
Yeah, just
right here.
a lot of.
But again, listen, last game against Oklahoma City, and when we said that coming in, making shots is a huge part of this NBA. Tonight, they got more, but Phoenix made 50 field goals to the Warriors 36 and took 7 less shots.
That's insane. Shot over 56% from the floor and nearly 49 from the three-point line. The Phoenix Suns dropped 42 assists. They've won 2 out of 3 against the Warriors this season. Warriors will see them a little later in the season, but they'll try to bounce back Monday against Orlando. But they'll go anywhere. They'll Talk Live is next.
Congratulations, Monte!